Now then, you may remember last week we brought you the news that the whole Beats bus had received a donation to help keep them going. Basically, they do wonderful work in the community with youngsters, and they'd received a financial donation from basically an international superstar. And we talked to DJ Redlocks Dave from the Beats bus last week about the donation. And James Hogarth of this parish thought, come on, well, let's see if we can track down said international superstar. And we did on Friday. We found him in New York, and I had a chat with him, Mark Ronson. Now, you know me on the Burnsy Show, I never mention the awards, the radio awards, the Academy Awards, or anything like that. Well, in this interview, I'm definitely not, because we're going to talk to a man on the Burnsy Show who I think has got 7 Grammys, a Golden Globe, an Oscar, and he's just won, as far as the City of Hull is concerned, an absolute top man award, because he just, as we told you last week, has made a financial contribution to Hull's Beats bus. He is Mark Ronson. How are you, Mark? I knew you were a superstar before, but I definitely think you're a superstar now. How are you? Nice to talk to you.
Yeah, nice to talk to you too. Thank you for having me.
That's quite all right. Thanks for coming on. Tell us, how did you find out about the Beats bus and come to donate some money?
I read a tweet and they said, I think they just they at me in the tweet. It probably is a bit of a shot in the dark, and just said, hey, Mark Ronson, we got this thing called Beats bus. And I just instantly, the name was great. You know, that's how I started making music, making beats on a drum machine. And the name instantly grabbed me, and I clicked on to see what it was about. And the minute that I saw what they were doing, I just thought it was great. And I liked that they had the kind of like a little bit of the brashness to just like hit me up. And I just thought, yeah, I would help this out. This seems like a great cause.
But most people might have just sort of liked it on the tweet, but you actually sort of delved into the bank account, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm a really big believer in music as something that can help kids, and especially kids that don't have the same access to the equipment and things like that. I was lucky enough, my stepdad was a musician, you know, I had music equipment around the house, and it helped me find my passion, but some people don't have that access. In fact, most people don't. So I do a lot of work. You know, I live in the States now, and I do a lot of work with different programs and schools and anything that like has to do with helping bring music and creating music to people that wouldn't have that opportunity. So it just instantly was like, yeah, I'd definitely love to help out.
You'll have raised the profile of the Beats bus massively. How do you hope this will help?
Yeah, exactly. I think the thing is that, you know, I read in the interview after that they said, you know, even more than the donation, just, you know, the amplification of our message and getting it out there. And I think this is a time with everything going on in the world that everybody's just like, how do I help more? And even people that didn't really maybe realize like how tough it is in the world, for some people are just waking up to that now. So yeah, absolutely. I think that people like me who like grew up with opportunities to do this stuff will take it for granted. It's like, no, there might be somebody there whose like dream is to make music and doesn't have the equipment, doesn't have without something like Beats bus. So yeah, I think the idea of putting it out there, I hope other people will come across it maybe now that I've like, you know, blown it up a bit, and it's just like, I hope they get to keep on doing what they do, which is such good work.
I know they're a cheeky set of so-and-sos. They've not asked you to produce anything for them yet, have they? If they haven't, it'll be coming, Mark.
No, I was actually kind of offended. I was like, wait, so you'll take my money, but you don't think I'm good enough of a producer to get on the bus? Is that what's going on here? Yeah.
That bus will be turning up in New York now you've said that. I've got to ask you, have you seen Sean McAllister's documentary featuring Steve from the Beats bus and featuring A Northern Soul? You should check it out. It's a brilliant film.
I will definitely. I don't know about it. What's it called?
It's called A Northern Soul by Sean McAllister. He's a whole filmmaker, but it features Steve, who, Red Eye Phoenix, who set up the Beats bus. It'll make you cry, Mark. It's a fascinating documentary. I would check it out. It's brilliant.
Okay.
How's your lockdown been, by the way, in New York?
I was actually in London for the first 3 months of lockdown, and then I came back here to, you know, see my mom, and I hadn't seen anybody there all here, so I've just been in New York for 2 weeks. New York is the same as everywhere. Everyone's just kind of like New York seems a little more serious. Everyone's got the mask on.
Have you been creative, or have you laid on the sofa and eaten nachos or whatever? Have you been hard at it?
I've been working. You know, luckily, like I have music, so I can work from sort of anywhere. But I mean, I've also had a lot of nachos, so it's kind of like, you know, just like everybody, I think.
Good man. What's next musically for you, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, there's this incredible singer named Yeba who was on my last record, Late Night Feelings. So we just finished her album, and that will be coming out sometime later this year. And I'm just working on some projects and stuff. I don't know. Not great answers.
Oh, yeah, no, don't worry. Just a final one on the Beats Bus. If we can't get the Beats Bus to New York, is there any chance that you might slip Hull in a visit sometime in the future, next time you're touring here?
Yeah, definitely. If I'm anywhere like in the north or anywhere nearby, I would love to.
We would love to see you. You're a top man. Really appreciate your time, and I know how much this means to everybody associated with the Beats Bus. And seriously, watch A Northern Soul with Steve with Red Eye Phoenix. It's a great film. You won't be disappointed.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it this weekend for sure.
Top man, Mark. Really appreciate your time.
Right,
Thank
so
you.
much.
Stay safe.
Take care. Okay. Bye-bye.
Well, there you go. That was Mark Ronson. I did the chat on Friday. What a nice bloke. What a genuine nice bloke.